think I'm streaming, but you never know because there's a bit of a lag. This is going to be a bit of a special stream today. I do like to say, when I have Cemu open, I own a Switch, I own Breath of the Wild. These are my files, I've bought them, it's all licensed. Not condoning any piracy in my streams. I own the game. Yeah. So if you're watching this bit, I own this. My own copy. So what we're going to be doing on this stream is, first of all, we want to turn off graphics and enhancements because I'm going to be getting rich on this stream. So, yeah. The menu overloading doesn't work so well for what I'm about to do. But if I turn off the enhancements and I play more standard Breath of the Wildy, I'll be able to pull off what I gotta do. Still locked at 60 FPS, so it's still gonna be smooth, but it won't be as HD as all my other streams. And what we need to do here is, to make it easy, we're gonna go to the Great Hyrule Forest. Had a shower and the hairspray in my hair and all that, so that's looking extra slicked back right now. It's only going to be like an hour-ish of stream because I am going out tonight. And my girlfriend is starting to miss me. I've been playing a lot of this. But I have Asian proficiency now. All my gear's been upgraded, at least twice, which is important. Ooh, this stuff really kind of glows now. It's like it's steaming with energy. So what we want to do is we want to kind of transfer the endurance over to both of my swords. But it's kind of hard to know I'm doing like massive mental math right now. It's hard to know which one has all the durability. So, I might pick one and like throw it and never go back for that one. Never go back. Never ever. Didn't work on the first try. It's a bit interesting, isn't it? Bit interesting. Not the end of the world when it's not working like this. There are places where I have a lot more success at what I need to do here. So what I'm going to do, we will save with our one Guardian Sword because I'm just that confident. Ruko Mag. Ruko Mag. Because we really want to fill up on these Guardian Swords. I think. Get these guys all come back. We're gonna save again. I'm impressed it's not. Oh yeah, it is raining. It's always raining here. I don't know if it still rains like this after we get rid of Varuta. By get rid of, I mean like kind of cure Varuta. I wonder if the sequel's gonna have the Guardians, I mean the, you know, the things. Interesting! Now, I thought for sure I had worked out. Let me just make sure our clothes are as ornate as possible. You know, something that would have been pretty catchy. Something with a lot of detail. As many designs as possible. I think this is why I tried to copy the durability over to the meteor rod. There we go. There we go. So now the durability there should be like pretty up there. We have all our bows as we would like. We haven't lost anything here as we would like. The durability of this Guardian Sword should now be pretty up there. We haven't lost anything on our Thunderblade. So we know if we did a hard smack on our Thunderblade and it didn't lose any durability, it's durability of losing one smack of the Thunderblade copied to the Guardian Sword. So progress. Progress. I'm gonna guess this is just a really good outfit for menu overloading. Stealth pants, Hero's tunic, Majora's mask. Without having to use like a high-end elemental. So now what we want to do, now that we've saved, we have one perfect Guardian Sword. Now we want to create a shock trap. This could take a few tries. Not the shock trap. That's... Oh, I may have done it a little bit too soon. It made the noise. But that was the earliest in a swing I had ever dropped a Thunderblade like that. So, hats off to me if it's active. It is! Active shock trap! I'm gonna put on some decent armor here. Take as little damage as possible for what we're about to do. I want to have that as my equipped item. Item sync desync actually stays. I mean, maybe the outfit does make the difference. I guess I can take a little bit of damage if it means, you know, getting what I need. Tough crowd this game. It's like we're playing season 1 again. Okay. Because I don't want to dupe my meteor rod. And if I switch to something that does overload it, it's a whole different situation. Maybe I should really consider getting the Ancient Blade if it's easier to do, because this one just seems to take up so little. Maybe we should switch to a shield that's more elaborate. No one's got an animation. I mean, that should actually take up more. Like, I know we're like super close. I need that desync. Like, I really need that desync. And I thought it would work much earlier on. Sometimes there's another trick that sometimes works. Honestly, the most unreliable exploit I've ever tried to teach myself. I shouldn't even stream this anymore because it's just so much frustration and troubleshooting and ungraceful, and I feel like it's not even entertaining. Make sure we have everything. Yep. So pick a whole different area with a lot of stuff to load. I like the stable. Load everything here, and then immediately go back. Because I feel like there's a timer that's in place that keeps something loaded for a certain period of time. So get that timer, and come right back. I'm going to pull out my weapon, sheath it, switch to bows, and get to work. Make sure it's, equipped, even though it doesn't matter. Just go ahead and drop that. Drop that. Shock trap is in place, because I did it right there in the same area. Oh, something splashed. That was weird. No time to look. Whoopsie daisies. After making the shock trap, down equip that, pull it out, sheath it, go into the bow mode, pull out the bow, try to overload. Hopefully it hasn't been too long. No dice. No dice. Why does menu overloading not want to work today in normal emulated mode? With 5, 6, 7 duplex bows, shock arrows and everything. I mean, it does want to work. It's almost as if this specific sword is just very, very temperamental. Maybe some of the DLC armor that's pretty big will make it work better. There's no use in making the shock trap until I know that the menu overloading is working, so. I mean, armor overloads out of the menu like immediately. I guess just having that shock arrow in the menu is what overloads it. Some people swear by other locations for menu overloading, like they just think some places are so much better. But honestly, I just never found one location to really kind of nail it home. Maybe I gotta go to a location that's still loading. Somewhere that's really affected by a lot of wind. I saw one place, I was like, this looks like somewhere, where menu overloading should work really well. And it was an area, not an area with a lot of guardians. Maybe an area with a lot of enemies. Like, people seem to think it's where all the wind is blowing, with like Koroks everywhere. I mean, Water in video games is historically one of the like roughest things to render, right? And out here, there's a lot of trees that are loaded, and you can only imagine how many probably not the safest place to menu overload, but I mean, I have a save file. I'm just doing science. So it works there when I go to a brand new area and try it. Like, that worked perfectly. Like, theoretically, it would work. I mean, I can test it. And just drop a oh. And this should be a truck trap now. Funny that it didn't seem to create the shock trap. Okay, that created the shock trap. And then I can go here to say my Guardian Blade, equip it, then go to bows. Then it didn't work. So it's almost like something else is in my way here. Was it having the bow, this actually equipped the problem? Surely not. But maybe it was the traveling into the area and immediately getting to work. It doesn't seem quite right. Like I crossed over a line, and it was the game trying to load a new, I don't know, like I use Minecraft terminology, like a new chunk. Because there's like a grid system in this game where you have to like pass through 2 grids for like one, well, you know, sections of the grid for the other grid section to deload. And that can cause entities that belong in a grid that deloaded that you drag that far to mess up. Like some Guardians things. So I'll go ahead and equip that, you know. And then you can drop that, and then you can like drop a shield. And then we can go ahead and just go ahead and equip that. Then we can go to our bow, make sure everything is sorted, and equip that bow. And get out of here a little bit. And then we can do that. And then we can do this. So it doesn't seem to work if I do it that way. Wow, he actually saw me. So we're going to do what we did before. We're going to select our shock blade. We're going to create the shock trap. Then we're going to equip the weapon. And then we're going to menu overload. So we're going to go over here. Shock trap. I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop a metal shield. I'm going to equip our weapon. I'm going to equip our bow. We take a step back. I'm going to do this. the desync doesn't happen. I'll probably end up just deleting this stream. Because I'm so disappointed in it. It was meant to work. I'm not ending the stream, but I'm just saying this is supposed to be a lot more useful. So, let's see here. We go to graphics packs. I've turned off all the enhancements. So what really I could try now is to push it like beyond the limits. So enhancements, clarity, depth of field, reflections, enhanced reflections. Shadows, we're going to bring it up to extremely unstable. Normal, we're going to bring this up to NVIDIA XAA. No, we'll leave that on default because I have no idea really what that does. Is there really a point in bringing it to 2K? So we can just exit CMU, reopen CMU. And some people say just restarting the game can make menu overloading work. So really bummed this is taking so long. I've spent so much time mastering menu overloading, but you can't really master something that's not reliable. It's like a soft magic system where like the gods of menu overloading just are not favoring me today. So they say that sometimes just restarting the game works anyway. So I wouldn't even really know if this is working as it should anyway. I mean, definitely made it HD, which is, I guess, decent. Do we have desync? We almost had desync there. Just for the briefest glimmer of a moment. I shouldn't have left the menu, but I was going so quickly. Now he's not even coming close. Go over here. Things are just a little bit less reliable. And we can drop that. Let's drop a shield other than the one we're holding so that we still have a shield in the menu. And then switch to the sword that we want to dupe. And then, yep. We come out here a little bit. And then we go to our bow. And then we begin the overload. What? Hi, nugget lover. Chicken nugget. Oh no. It's because I already have the master sword. So, we've been trying to menu overload Nugget. But it's not working. Which is a shame, because I need more of this sword. But I've just realized that Because I glitch stole the Master Sword. I still need to do this. To earn the Master Sword that I have. Yeah, that's a terribly glitchy experience. Yeah, really struggling here to get the menu overloading to work. I've got all my bows. I got this weapon. But this weapon just doesn't seem to be ornate enough to pull off the menu overloading experience. If I type in Breath of the Wild, menu overloading clothes. See if there's any clothes that help. Tricks. I hate how Reddit people will be like, oh, he's a save game editor. They don't understand. They think there's just two extremes. Inventory overloading. Best ones order. Breath of the Wild menu overloading tips. Glitch not working. Let's see if anyone here helps. I'm just gonna downvote every comment that I don't like. That's what I'm supposed to do anyway, I guess. Don't see a reason to use actual in-game. Okay, downvote. Are you using extended memory graphic pack? Although camera sensitive divine laser beams. So, just gonna take a look here. Graphic packs. Turn them both off. No cheats ever. So I don't have any graphic pad enabled now. Okay. No graphics packs. Heck, we'll even turn off 60 FPS. Or maybe we'll turn it up. Limit. Mode. Advanced settings. Frame rate limit. Menu cursor. Disabled. Static mode. Frame average. 8 frames averaged. Judari animations. Let's do 16 frames. Performance fence. Yes, Nugget. Downvote. Frame rate limit. And we're gonna bring it to 120. I'm gonna go crazy on this frame rate. Maybe it's frame rate that's gonna give us more power. Menu cursor fix. Experimental. Disabled default. Disabled default static mode. Frames average 16. I don't want a performance fence. Restart CMU. Don't mind if I do. It's very interesting. Like, the game is not meant to be so stable, which is a weird thing to say, but CMU now actually runs the game better than the Switch. The game runs better on my computer. So we were gonna like spend this stream like duplicating the Guardian Sword, but now it's become a troubleshooting stream. My last, 3 or 4, well 3, were a lot more entertaining. But we gotta have one of these every once in a while. Return to, our roots. Just want to start off, you know, with a menu overload if I can. Frame rate's so high, I can barely control the menu. Oh my gosh. I mean, it overloaded. So, I mean, it worked. If I do this, and I go over, and I take myself out of menu overload, and I pick it up, I now have 2, so it's working now. I fixed it, Nugget. I saw your message. I fixed it. Nugget! Nugget! Sorry, I have 2 Guardian Blades now, but we're gonna do it again so you can watch. We're gonna do it again so you can watch. It turns out I didn't need the shock trap after all, which was nice. I remembered just randomly that I didn't need the shock trap. So, we're gonna try it again. Okay. So let's look at our inventory, make sure we have the weapon we want to do. Oh my gosh, I can barely control this. It's so fast. FPS through the roof. Through the roof. Just quickest taps I can do. It didn't work that time, but we don't need the shock trap for the melee weapons, which I've remembered, which is good. Shock trap is just for arrows and shields, and I can use a meteor blade for those. But I still need to be able to pull it off without, you know, reliably. So, it didn't pull off here, didn't work. Oh boy. We'll try it one more time here before we, actually, let's save. People say reload the game, and then try right when you restart the game. So, return to the title screen. Yes, through the roof. So we load, pull that out, pull that out. I'm already doing it wrong. My brain! Oh my gosh, this is... If anything, this is worse. I can't handle the game like this. I can't control anything. The hell? Like, if I can't... If it's moving so fast... So we're gonna go here. Somewhere with a lot going on. Somewhere with a lot of nature, and then right back. So we're gonna go to Ruko Mag, then we're gonna teleport immediately right back. Actually, no, JK, we're just gonna immediately menu overload the minute we arrive, and then start throwing my weapons into the back of the shrine. Or into the grass. Nature. That's how this all works. Nature. And I have more control now, somehow. Oh. Yes. Oh, yeah. I was pushing the wrong button because I was panicking. Okay, okay, okay. So, we might have a somewhat working system now. But we just need to do this one more time. But, I mean, it's way faster than beating shrines. And these are really powerful weapons. So, I'll probably not try this frame rate thing again for a while. But, yeah, what a pain. What a pain in the soul. I just want one more. Don't stop till you get enough. Da-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, I lost control again. I mean, from feeling the frame rates change, I can tell I have more power at Ruko Mag. Which is bananas. I can feel the power at Ruko Mag because everything slows down. So the faster I can move through the menu tells me that the game's actually optimized. So people go, oh, I always have no issues doing it in the Great Hyrule Forest. Ruko Mag actually felt better. Yes, power, Nugget. This is power. Pure power. These weapons should last me a few days, hopefully. Okay. So... I've already failed. Still gonna try. Okay, this should work. That should have worked. Okay, we now have 4. And we still have all of our bows. I'm gonna save. We're gonna change these graphic settings back to normal. But yes, Nugget knows. We went through great lengths to get power there. Let's turn off the FPS, turn it back on. Let's go back to whatever default was. Well, 60. Default, default, default. I'm gonna assume that's default. 120 FPS limit, no, it's default. Okay, and then for graphics, we're gonna go back to beautiful 1080p. Things I do for my streaming. Now we restart. How's your public holiday been, Nugget? I guess you don't really get holidays as a child because your whole life is somewhat holiday-like for a while. Not to belittle your struggles that you might have in life. But I just don't think a holiday might make a big difference in them. I've had a relaxing holiday. Played a lot of Zelda, as you can probably tell. He will never stop until you get what you want. He wants. That is true. I am very dedicated to slaying all my enemies. So we're gonna start. We're just gonna make sure to always use the one in the last slot, because I think the lowest durability item of the same type always shows up at the end of the list. Same happens here, right? They sparkle all the way down to these last two. So yeah, we're gonna try to use them in the right order. But they'll last for quite a while. Everything works perfectly now. And we have about 30 minutes of doing whatever we want now with a lot of power. I think I killed most of the Guardians there. Because I do want to get some more Guardian stuff. We obviously want to defeat Ruto. Is it Ruto? Ruta? But I want to get a third golden bow. Very greedy. I like to be very wealthy when I take on these divine beasts. I like to just kind of relax through them. Oh, I'm glad it's been a great holiday so far. I mean, did you know, Nugget, in this game, now that I have this outfit, okay. Oh. So I'm very powerful. This armor gives me an 80% boost to my attack damage with these types of weapons. And I guess it doesn't really affect my shield. But I can now go toe-to-toe with Guardians with somewhat ease at this point. Yeah, Nugget, you've seen me doing this since the beginning of my playthroughs. So you know how far I've come in power. Like, so Nugget, when is the last time you saw me destroy a stalker like that? That Guardian never stood a chance. I didn't even have to use my shield to deflect the blow. I just straight up murdered. It was murder. I murdered him right in his face. Look, Nugget, you know I'm insane. I'm an anarchy player in Minecraft. I approach all games with the same mentality. Break them. But I like to break them from the inside. Breaking games from the inside is the only way they become truly rewarding and broken. The most powerful thing that has a soul. I appreciate that. I'm sure there are some exceptions. I like to think I'm just one of the most obsessive things that has a soul. And we are just assuming that I have a soul here, Nugget. I could be just pure evil. A vestige of hell itself. Alright. Haven't seen a bad guy for a while. It's interesting, I can put stasis on this. Why would I do that, though? It doesn't even move. Why would stasis work on that? These are not even wait a second. Whoa! Whoa, they just like went for it. They just like went for it. Crazies. Absolute crazies. I didn't mean to drop it. I wanted to just remove it. Very powerful and lightning proof now. I'm not seeing any guardians over here. Or anything magnetic. I think I've really cleaned this area out quite a bit. Cleaned out the castle area, like all around here. Clean. I've even moved outwards a bit. Oh, my phone buzzed. Let me just check my Facebook Messenger, make sure I don't have anything important I'm ignoring. Yeah, girlfriend really misses me, I can tell. Like, I mentioned that I've been playing Zelda all day, but she's definitely noticed we haven't been doing anything all day. What should we be doing? Where are there more guardians to kill? What can we do with our last 20 minutes, Nugget? Spirit orbs, maybe, perchance? I don't currently have a spirit orb, so we should probably duplicate some spirit orbs. Okay, 6 woods. Let's pick the shrine that we want to do. There's no more guardians. It's because next blood moon they'll all come back. Okay, 1 second. My friend's trying to log into my Amazon account. So now I have to spend a moment on stream letting her into my Amazon account. Let it load. It's being slow. There, I approve the login attempt. She's taking up time too early. I have until 6:15. Okay. Okay. Travel to Ruto. To the Hyrule Forest. So I can't remember which shrine that we picked to do that was an easy puzzle, but I remember it being a stable shrine. We're gonna try to get lucky. We're gonna try to get lucky. Yeah, I'm obviously not streaming until 6:15, but that's when she arrives. We're going to the city to have dinner with some of her friends. I am an introvert, so whenever there's a public holiday or something where everybody is gonna be there, like everyone wants to go to the beach because it's like a holiday where, people generally go to the beach. She will want to do that typical thing that ends us up in a crowd full of a million extroverts that have the same exact idea, where I'll be conscious of that and actively avoid the herds of humans. But I want her to be happy. So I also go to the herds of humans. Even though I think it's foolish. Okay. Yeah. Look, I'm great with social life. Doesn't mean I like it. But I know, there's some people that, are extroverts and have terrible luck being in social, circles, so... I can't complain too much. It's much easier to get away from people than it is to get close to people. From what I hear. Now, I switched weapons just now. Does that create a problem? I want to sell. So we sell the rest of our wood. And we get out of here. Do I still have my invisible items? I do. So now we're going to try to figure out which shrine is the easy one that we've recently found. This one's an electric path shrine. Koyana. They're always electric-y. But I can't remember if that was the easy one. Then there's this one. Ko Mag Shrine. Also near a stable. Metal doors open the way. Yep. This is going to be easy peasy. This is going to be how we get our 6 spirit orbs tonight. Metal door opens the way. I don't know if you saw this earlier, Nugget. It's... As people get older, Nugget, they become alien. Adults are so much more different from each other as when they are children. Children actually have a lot more in common, but as they get older, some people become a lot more angry, some become a lot less angry, some become a lot smarter, some become incredibly dumber than when they were children. As a child, meeting another child, you two will be a lot more similar. But if you meet that same person 10 years later, you're going to be like, wow, I don't even know how we were friends back then. And here's another, nugget for you, Nugget. Anyone can make children. Not all parents. Parents aren't superheroes. I don't know your parents. They could be great people. But anyone can make a child. So your parents could actually be terrible people. I wouldn't know. Okay, I don't want to pick up any items. No items. Are there other enemies nearby? We cannot pick up any of these ancient items, or we die. Well, we don't die. It's a bit excessive. Can't pick any of that up. No siree, Bob. Yeah, there's a movie called Matilda that actually, it's like, Matilda learned a valuable lesson, and that's that children can punish their parents. And I was just like, whoa, man. Whoa. I'm not even talking about my specific situation, just like, you know, you see other people with kids and you're like, I feel like I shouldn't have children right now, but I still should have children more than someone that's got like 6. Like, crazy stuff. Sometimes. So this metal block goes here. Kinda. Yeah, somewhat like this. And then I'm gonna take this metal door. And this metal door is gonna be my ramp. I don't even know if that landed right, but we'll fix it. It could have landed right though, I'm pretty good at what I do. Nah, I didn't. Let's get the spirit orb. How did we lose our invisible items? Was it the scouts? Was it because I killed a scout? F my life. I'll try this again, but we didn't pick up any items, I don't think. Yeah, that was a very heavy door, but I'm very good at lifting incredibly heavy doors in this game. So we're gonna try a little bit of a different tactic with Ka Maga Waga Shrine, whatever. Cow Makag. So I think it had something to do with the scouts that we fought in there. But the thing is, the game won't let them continue to come into existence. So, what we want to do is we want to kill them, then go to the Korok Forest, and then come back so that they're not in our way, and then we can just quickly do some magnesis magic. Ugh. I don't remember picking up any items, but honestly, I think every time I have to like use extensive combat, weapons can be moved around. So we're just gonna quickly come in here. Just take these guys out. That looked extremely violent in a way. Okay. So he just got, you know, absolutely slaughtered. He hit the wall so hard. Just like the recoil. He's just like, smack! Like, all I did was just whip out. I realized I wasn't going to be able to kill him fast. I was like, okay, shield. And then I just reflected him right into the wall. I wonder if, like, it would count as, like, a pacifistic type playstyle to just defeat everybody with your shield. Like, no one's actually hurt by your actions per se, like, you know, like an offensive action. Just everyone just gets killed by their own blasts being reflected back at them. It would be so poetic. Okay. So back to our little buddy here. All sorted. Let's hold a meteor weapon. Got our bows. We're gonna save again. And we're gonna do a little bit of menu overloading. Oh my gosh, I need to stop saying that. Are we doing it right? I want to sell. He only says like those 2 words. I guess most people that made the game didn't think someone would come here so often. Okay, now we're going to try to finish off the shrine before we inevitably lose our invisible items. And we're only going to check them right before. Manyo! I'm very focused right now. Like, I mean, it's technically a simple shrine. Unless there's just some unknown mechanic with using these abilities that changes inventory that's invisible, or I don't know, you know? Because I get this far, I don't change anything in my inventory, but the invisible items are gone. It's interesting, isn't it? It really is interesting. Like, maybe it's using my abilities caused the issue. Makes you wonder what it is about the shrine. We're gonna watch this more carefully, because I'm very curious now what's going on. I know we're running out of time, but what can you do, really? I'm just like dropping them. You are able to do mole in the dungeon thingy. Mole. I don't know what mole is. Moly, moly, mole. Menu over. Oh, okay. Menu overloading. Yeah, well, I mean, I can do the menu overloading there, but the problem is I need to sell the wood to someone, so I can't ever sell in a shrine. So I always need to do this out at a shop first. So it's a very interesting effect, and I'll keep looking at it this time. I'll keep, you know, I won't be superstitious. I'll look at my invisible items. We're only going to do this for like 10 more minutes. Absolute tops. Absolute tops. So, invisible items. We're going to check every step of the way, because it doesn't really seem to be the checking making a difference. Yeah, absolute tops. We got a life to live. Okay. So, invisible items. We use magnesis. We open the door. Invisible items. I switch to bombs. Invisible items. Gone. So it looks like when I throw a bomb, I lose my invisible items. We can work with this. We can work with this. Be back in 1 absolute second. Okay, give me like 10. 20. You're counting? Okay, I see how it is. Alright. Okay, we got our wood. Let us begin the work. Now we know why we lose the held items. Troubleshooting. People always give people a hard time that worked in application support or as an application support analyst. The one thing you learn doing application support is how to troubleshoot like a boss with no idea what could possibly be going wrong. Because the developers in QA, you know, they're really secretive about how terrible the software is. And they don't even want their own support to know. So then you have to tell the customer how terrible that software is and that you don't know how it works, but you can troubleshoot like a boss. Oh gods. But bomb arrows. Bomb arrows! Invisible items! Okay. Watch us go crazy! Alright. Yeah, bomb arrows might keep the items held in inventory. I don't just watch tutorials on the internet. I work out what the tutorials were missing. Okay. So we're just going to use magnesis and bomb arrow our way through this. One day I can get my other gold bow, and gold bows have pretty high durability. So, invisible items. Oh, that got all of them in one go. And we still have invisible items. Bomb arrows. We need to use those more often. Like, oh my gosh. Like, bomb arrows is how I deal with the electric whiz robes now. It's probably because they really are just that powerful. Did I knock that chest off just now? I must have. I'm gonna be a little bit disturbed if we're missing our invisible items. We have invisible items! I'm actually gonna watch this animation. I just want to see what he has to say about this one. Speaks overcoming. Okay, pretty typical. Pretty typical. Anything special? Anything special? Okay, nothing special. He's very, very typical. This puzzle. Spirit orb. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh, with 5 minutes to spare. I just want to get those 6 spirit orbs, and that's when we'll probably call it a stream. Maybe. Maybe. I like to push things to the very limit. First things first. Release the hidden items. 6 spirit orbs. Save. Yes. Yes. I am God. Okay, that's a bit offensive. Unless I am God. Okay, still offensive. Okay, okay, okay. Calmness. I need to calm down. I need to get a hold of myself. Break into game. Break into game. One more heart. And then I want to go to the forest real quick and just pull the... I didn't realize there was an invisible sword still stuck in there, because I glitched the sword out with, like, after camping by it, so. Helia! I'm here to pray for you! Heart, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this will be 14. The headgear I bought at the Akala Tech Lab. This is all ancient gear. Yeah. You can get it from Robbie. It's very expensive. Very expensive gear. So, it's ye boy Saucy's gonna be very disturbed by what they're about to see us do in the Great Hyrule Castle. I just know it. Great Hyrule Forest. I'm glad that we're hiding this at the end of a stream, because it's the most abomination of a glitch remnant that we're just cleaning up. It's time to clean up the game. So, the game still thinks that there is a Master Sword in there, because I grabbed the Master Sword early in the game with a campfire load glitch. So, let's fix this. Let's get this out of here. The Phantom Sword. Come on. Yes! Alright. This is so funny. I'm surprised that you don't have more viewers. You're very entertaining. Thanks, it's E-Boy Saucy. Invisible sword! Oh, here we go.
Your master will come for you.
Kinky.
Until then, you shall rest safely here.
Oh,
Although the slumber
memory.
of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
It's E-Boy Saucy. Basically, the glitch works by putting a campfire next to the sword. You can find a YouTube tutorial, but basically, you sleep until morning, and when the screen, and then you start mashing A, and right as morning starts, if you're mashing the A button, you can grab the sword before the level fully loads, and it's just like picking up an item off the ground. So you have to kind of look at the sky a little bit when you're doing it, but once you work it out, it's not that hard at all. And you don't need to go through that whole animation.
I ask of you, when he returns, can you please relay this message? Tell him I...
Now then. Words intended for him would sound much...
Yeah, it's actually one of the newer glitches. It's super easy, but they just discovered. You put a campfire next to the sword, sleep till morning, grab the sword right as, like, when the screen is black, and right as it's becoming morning, that's when you actually can lift it. So it's just like a 1 or 2 frames, so you just have to be hitting the A button repeatedly while you're sleeping. So. Okay. Zelda's doing the thing. Sword looks terrible compared to the one we actually use. That's not rust, by the way. That is malice on the blade. It is officially malice and not rust. Okay, cutscene over? Yeah, there I am. Okay, so he's still tripping. Link is absolutely tripping in the forest on mushrooms. He's having a full-on meltdown. Okay, we are now in sync.
Happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of
That's right.
Hyrule
Don't do
Castle.
drugs, or you'll end up like Link, and you'll have an invisible sword in a forest, and you'll just be swinging it around while everyone's making fun of you.
She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Poor great Deku Tree. He's got feels. I really hope I don't have 2 blades now, because that would be an issue for me. Don't rely... Yeah, he's just telling me what I already know. It needs to recharge. It gets more powerful when I'm fighting bad guys. Now let's just make sure I don't have 2. Okay, I still got 1. And I got all... Yep. We good. Oh, I have a slot for another weapon? Am I missing anything? 1, 2, 3, 4. Meteor Rod, Blizzard Rod, Thunder Blade. I have everything I want. Huh. Did I get another... I just got a free slot! I just got a free inventory slot. I'm almost certain that I just got a free inventory slot from that. That was really worthwhile. I'll go back and double check later. Actually, I'll double check now. So, 5, 8. Let's just load one of these older saves from when we were praying. Let's just load that. See if we have... Is it not 8? It was like 5, 5, 3. Like 2 layers and then 3. So let's just take a look real quick. Yeah, we just got a new inventory slot from that whole glitch. So it's better than just getting the Master Sword. 5, 5, 2. So like 12 slots. And if we go back to the save we just did, so we didn't get 2 Master Swords, but we did get that, because when you get the Master Sword, if you don't have a free slot, it creates a new one. Like the Master Sword has its own inventory slot. So now we have the Master Sword's inventory slot. Or when we grabbed it before, it was just a weapon taking up a slot we paid for. So now we're just getting the full benefits. So before, I only had half the benefits. I had the sword, but not the inventory slot it gives me. I see. This is beautiful. Okay, so that's the end of this stream for now. I do have to get ready to go to the city. Gonna have a good holiday evening. Have to socialize. As you kids say these days, I need to touch grass, even though it's a city, and so I need to go touch, not concrete, that's dirty. You get what I mean. Alright, I'm out of here. Yeah, see y'all later.